We're not in it for the money. We still, it's all community service and wanting to help your community and stuff.
Bob Schmidt was never in it for the money, working in emergency medical services in Osceola, in far northwest Wisconsin.
It is a lot more. $6 an hour is a lot more. That just happened this last year. Before that, we were $3.50 an hour. So it does help to get paid on call.
That paid on call service is something not every EMS provider has in our state. Some rely solely on volunteers. While Osceola has about a dozen active members, Schmidt has seen that number drop over his 39 years in service.
There's not as many people coming into it.
12 News Investigates received new numbers that show the number of EMS professionals dropping in Wisconsin. The state lost 749 EMS workers from 2017 to 2023, including 425 emergency medical responders who are primarily volunteer or get paid to be on call, along with 387 emergency medical technicians, due in part to the fact that roughly 24% of workers did not renew their license in 2023.
This doesn't exist anymore. See, there's a lot of these that they're gone. They're closed.
Wisconsin EMS Association Executive Director Alan DeYoung knows that problem at a statewide level.
Why are we seeing a decrease in volunteers? Can you pinpoint it to something?
There's not one particular reason, but I think there's many. So it's a combination of just the cost.
DeYoung says the cost of licensing, along with not getting paid in most rural areas, is causing workers to leave the profession.
They're gone. There's nothing that you can rely on to get at least a reimbursement. And so with inflation and causing a lot more expenses just on households, imagine that person not be able to then do that volunteer work on the side because they don't have the funds to do so.
The state did gain 610 paramedics in the last 6 years. DHS and the EMS Association both say that's due to growing urban areas that want the highest level of certification.
I think it's probably not a volunteer job primarily anymore.
North Shore Fire Chief Robert Whitaker does not have any volunteers on his staff, which covers 7 Milwaukee County suburbs, but is still having a tough time recruiting. North Shore Fire hires firefighters with EMT certification. The department is seeing about a quarter of the firefighter EMT applicants that it once had, and it's not alone for a metro department.
So this dropping applicant pool is the entire county and more?
Yeah, I think you're going to see that across the board.
Chief Whitaker, a firefighter and paramedic himself, is a member of the County Association of Fire Chiefs who discuss issues and usually recruiting lately.
Competing for the same people, but we all have similar problems.
Whether it's southeast Wisconsin or across the state, the same issue remains: a lower number of EMS workers when you dial 911.
Well, James, this is so important. So what is the state doing to help pay workers and keep and attract more of them?
Right, there is some funding available to help pay for emergency medical services. That's in shared revenue, though how much each town's EMS departments will get, still uncertain.
A very important matter. Investigative reporter James Stratton, thank you.